Hey guys, what is up? My name is Mumuchu and welcome back to my channel. It's been a bit. It's been a long time. I wonder how many of these at this point have been on my channel. This one I might actually keep on because it kind of covers those ones as well. But hi guys. So this is a bit of an update video that, like I said, it covers the other ones, so I'm gonna probably take those down. But this is more of like, again, hey, what's going on? Is the channel dying? Are you leaving YouTube? To say in short term, no, I'm not leaving the channel. A lot has been going on, and I just wanted to come and talk about it just so you guys are in the know of like what's going on, instead of like, you know, a content creator just leaving and then like not saying anything and like being very inactive, which again, I apologize. So we're gonna cover some bases. There's gonna be kind of like, I think it's gonna be split into like 3 things, but as I'm talking about this, I played X-Run for you guys, so you get to see that as well as me talking, because I know that like some people don't want to just look at a camera the entire time. Let's get into the update. Okay, the first thing I wanted to address that's kind of been going on is like, where have I been? Like, what have I been doing? Because I have been doing something. I'm not just sitting here in my bed just being like, yes, I love making YouTube videos. I just love leaving people on cliffhangers about who's dead and who's not. Obviously, that is not my intentions ever, so. But, some of you guys might know this, some of you guys might not. I got a job. It's more of just a job to kind of just, get some, you know, money rolling into the house, just so I can also like help out. Also just so I can just like have a stable income until I start doing this more. Because with how my mental health has been, how my health has been, I have just not been able to just come, you know, to my desk and just sit here and work. I'm also not a type of person to just sit down all day. So I usually do a lot of other things. So, you know, just sitting down all day, just working on this and nothing else. If I wasn't working on YouTube, I'd just be sitting in the house, literally just like, I love it here. Ah! And you know, that's not productive. So yeah, I have a job now. Where, won't say. I got job and I like it. It's great. So yeah, that kind of covers where I've just been. I've been working a lot. Basically, I think now I work like 4 days a week, which isn't bad, but when it comes to like getting adjusted to things, it was kind of a little bit difficult. Now I've kind of gotten like a schedule down, which I needed one. So we have some days where I work on Cursed, or some days where I work on Minecraft and like YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Other days, it's just gonna be work-related stuff. And then there are gonna be some days where I just don't do any of that because your girl needs a break and I need to stop overworking myself. Literally. I'm telling that to everybody else that also does what I do. Don't do that. Go get some water right now, actually. Actually, water does sound pretty good right now. Update number 2. So I kind of wanted to acknowledge the elephant in the room. Do I have an elephant? I thought I had an elephant. So the elephant in the room is about Cursed. Is Cursed gone? No. Is Cursed canceled? No. Basically what's going on with Cursed right now is that I am doing a kind of like a reboot. Not like a reboot like I'm gonna delete the episodes that we have now, because there's 5. I had several episodes written already. As you guys know, there's 100 episodes. And because there are so many episodes written, I started doing around like episode like 50, I just realized it's not going in the direction that I wanted the series to go. So I kind of started doing a little bit of a rewrite of certain episodes. And it's mostly episodes after 4 that I started rewriting. I think I talked about this in an update video on how episode 5 technically wasn't supposed to be how episode 5 wasn't supposed to be how it is right now. It was actually going in a huge different direction. Not to mention some things weren't being talked about. Like, who's the mysterious person that casted eyes on Tony? What happened to the prince, basically, after he left Hedera? Like, what like, all that kind of stuff. And I kind of just wanted to go back to the direction that I did want. So, to do that, we have to rewrite a bunch of stuff. So while I'm rewriting that, Cursed is on hold. And it's just because there was so much going on, there was so much being changed and all that kind of stuff, I needed to get some things fixed, including a bunch of other people's lore. Like, there are certain characters, I won't say who, but there are certain characters that have backgrounds that I wanted to make sure were accurate, that also just kind of correlated with everything else. And also get screen time for some people, because I noticed, like, some people weren't getting screen time. Like, Oliver has had, I think, 2 scenes so far. I don't know. Technically, he's had 3, but he's had 2 where he speaks in. So I wanted to, like, you know, do more character inclusion. This season is kind of, so usually shows are directed around a certain character, which kind of makes it difficult because mine doesn't yet. Technically, my character isn't in there yet. And because of that, we need to figure out, like, who's the main character. Because basically, I don't want all of my Minecraft roleplays to be about me. I want them to circle around other characters. Like, kind of how, like, Once Upon a Time, it does have around Emma's story, but it also shares other people's, like Regina's, Rumple's, Henry, that one guy that died. But because of that, we have to get things fixed. We're currently, and I mean we, because my boyfriend is also helping me with this to keep me on track. I'm making a bunch of, I call them character boards, and it's basically like how we write like a character's backstory and how that correlates with another person, if it does. If it doesn't, then how does it correlate to the story in general? Like, is it ever going to be mentioned? Is this important? Which, yes, it usually is. A lot of people's stories actually do correlate. I won't say whose, because it is a big spoiler for season 1, but let's just say we're getting things fixed. Okay, now that that's done, okay, we're gonna separate from Minecraft roleplays right now, and we're gonna skip to a different section of the update, which mostly had to do with, like, me. So, like, my health, my mental health, how's everything going? How's Jamie? For those who have been asking to check in, I'm doing okay. For those of you who don't know, last year, my dad passed away. And, even though he was my stepdad, he definitely earned the dad card for me. Yeah, we've been managing that. We've been still in mourning. Or at least I speak from personal experience. It's been hard. But at the same time, knowing my dad, he would not want me to stop doing what I love, which is this, because he's no longer here. The last, I believe it was episode 4, I uploaded that on his birthday, which was Friday the 13th, and a couple days after he, a week later, he passed away. That kind of slowed down Cursed for a bit. It was hard because my dad was my person to go to about this. He always wanted to know what was on my mind when it came to, you know, Cursed, the thing that I'm going to talk about in a bit, and just everything that has to do with this. You guys have probably seen him in a video, or not even seen him. I think he's in one of my videos where he and my mom, they got me a little cake that said 100 on it, because it was when I got 100 subscribers. And it really meant a lot to me. Why is my lighting changing? Stop doing that. But he was my big support when it came to all this. So obviously, with him not here, it made things hard. And both for him and for me, I'm not gonna stop doing this. I love YouTube. YouTube makes me so happy. I get to meet so many new people. I even went to VidCon this year, and I got to meet one of you guys, which was actually really, really nice. We got a picture together, and it just made my day. But that's what my dad wanted for me. He wanted me to have stuff like that. So I'm not gonna stop this. And it's gonna be hard because, you know, I'll admit I'm still struggling with it. But I know he wanted me to do this. And he wanted me to share all the stories that I always told him. He'll always be a big part of this. So this is not only just for you guys, this is not just for me, but it's for him. Speaking of things, I'm trying not to cry on camera. Don't do it. Speaking of this, as you guys have seen on the channel, I have been hinting at a new project that I've been doing, and now I am officially happy to talk about it. So some of you guys have seen it on my Discord, some of you guys have seen it on my community. If you haven't, go check it out if you want to. If you don't want any spoilers for what's going on until it actually happens, don't look. But I'm making a new series. Basically, and I can talk about it now because it's official. It's just, it's not aired yet. I made a Minecraft roleplay while Cursed is being worked on. So while everything is happening with Cursed, the rewrite and all that kind of stuff, we're gonna have a shorter series that isn't medieval, so I don't have to worry about, you know, editing magic and all that kind of stuff. This is more modern, and I'm really happy about this because this was one of my original projects before I started working on Curse, and it is called Hartsville High. Hartsville High is a high school roleplay, obviously. Hartsville High is my beginning on a new series that I've been working on since, like I said, before Cursed. I believe I started getting to work on this, I believe it was 2020 when I started working on this, like 4 years. Hartsville, which was a modern version of Cursed. I'm already gonna get the comments about this being like my street. Sure. We'll say sure, but it's not. So originally I was gonna do my first series that I ever wrote. Actually, I can't even say the first series I ever wrote. That was a Doki Doki Literature Club. Anyways. So this was the second series that I ever wrote, and it was my modern Minecraft roleplay. And it had all these characters, some characters that you've already seen in Cursed. And I wanted to do that. Well, I thought about doing that first, but then I thought, why not just do chronological? Like, why not just start from the beginning, which is high school? It's also more of my way to kind of connect more with my audience, as well as some family members, because I have some family members that are starting high school. I have some members that are nervous about high school and just like all that kind of stuff. Some people are even graduating, and I wanted to do this more for them. It was more of just so they have something to relate to, or if they're worried about something in high school, how to deal with that. Just a bunch of things that I came up with. Some of the things I've even gone through, and I'm excited to talk about it with y'all. Some of the things in Hartsville High are kind of serious, so obviously I'm gonna have a lot more viewer discretions on this, because some talk will be kind of, I don't want to say offensive, it's gonna be more, it's not for the faint of heart. No, I don't want to say that. It's not very lighthearted for some of the things, because it's high school, and I'm gonna be real with some experiences that I went through in high school, but it's more of just how to handle that kind of stuff, and how to grow from it, and can you grow from it, like, you know, just stuff like that. But now we have a little feature that I've made, which is whenever there's something serious, or if there's something that can be triggering to the audience, because I don't want to trigger the audience, there's going to be a little icon in the corner that will flicker. Or not flicker. It'll be there and there, and basically you can skip until it's gone. I might also have something for that for Cursed in the future, but that's when it's being made. So, not yet. I'm really excited to do this. This is a series that's been really close to my heart since before I started uploading, and funnily enough, the server that we're using for it is from my Doki Doki Literature Club roleplay. I might do that in the future sometime, maybe, I don't know. I read the script and it was a great story, but the writing was cringy.
Just so you guys understand exactly what I meant by that, this is the script. This is the script. These were like the character keys, and this was how I used to write. And it was just, some of the things that were said is just, no.
So yeah, but when it comes to the current project at hand, it's Heartspell High. When it comes to in the making, it's Cursed. And when it comes to me, I'm great. Health-wise, I wanted to address, because I don't think I talked about this. I think I talked about mental health-wise, which I've been doing better. Health-wise, I've been doing better. There was a long time during the summer, because I thought during the summer I would have been able to work on all of this, you know. I would have had a lot more time, which I did. Health-wise, I kind of was just struggling when it came to certain things. I won't give too much detail, because, again, could be triggering, and I don't have the thing yet. But basically, I was just, I couldn't really get out of bed a lot, and if I did, I was just not feeling good. There were some things, like, I was having a lot of migraines and all that kind of stuff, but I wanted to wait until I was healthier to be able to do things like streaming, recording, just all that kind of stuff, because I didn't want to come here and, like, look like absolute crap, or sound like absolute crap. Like, that sucks. So, health, better. Relationship, great. As you guys know, I have a boyfriend. His name is Abe, and he's a huge support of this channel and me. We recently started a series together, which now we have a name for. It is called The Barnyard. So let's talk about Barnyard real quick, because we had some episodes out and then we stopped, and that was because of the job thing. I started working more. He started having more with school, so, you know, there's a lot of recordings that I was editing that was just me playing. And even though that's not a bad thing, that it wasn't a bad thing at all, and it was just me playing and recording. And it was more of just because I was recording so that you guys know that I'm not cheating when it came to anything. I might actually put some clips in here so that you guys can see what I meant, because, like, there was, like, a bunch of accomplishes I made when Abe wasn't around. I finished the barn that we were building. I found diamond by myself. Like, I actually went down mining by myself, and I found diamond, which I've never done before. And I was just so proud of myself. Usually if I go mining, I'll usually go with someone, because I'm a baby. But I actually went down, and I actually went mining by myself, and I found diamond, and I was really happy about that. But there's just, like, a bunch of things that, like, I am sad about, because there was just so much happening that I won't be able to cover in a certain amount of time when it comes to, like, editing. Like, even the stuff that I recorded without him and then I did with him, it just wasn't meshing together. So what we're gonna do, and what I'm gonna do because I want to continue doing Barnyard. Barnyard was so fun. We're gonna either do one of two things. either one, I'm going to skip certain episodes. Maybe like someday, like I'll upload the video, because I used to do a video thing where I recorded. That was the main issue. I recorded too much. There you go. I recorded too much and kind of stacked pile on pile on pile of video, and I didn't edit separate. So I didn't like record then edit and record and edit. I record, and I kept on doing that, and then I started editing, which don't do that too much. Yeah, that's good to have certain videos recorded so that you can do it ahead, but if you do that, it's very overstimulating. Please be advised. But we're either gonna do one of two things. We're either gonna do one, which is I start editing some of the episodes that we have so that you guys can kind of see the progress of Barnyard, because now Barnyard is super, super different than episodes 1 and 2. Or 2. We don't do that, and we just stick to our most recent things. And I'm thinking about streaming Barnyard, but I'll have to see how it is for Abe. I don't know. It's just more of an idea. Or there might be other things that we might do for it. I don't know, but I like Barnyard. Barnyard is just more of a series for me to just, you know, let loose and have fun with my boy. I don't really think there's much more. Oh! There is much more. My channel! What's going on? What am I going to do for uploads? So, I'm going to start doing more videos that are not just Minecraft roleplay based. But I wanted to start playing other games as well. One of the games that I've been playing a lot is Sims. Soul. I've been playing games like Sims. I started playing, I don't think I could record House Flipper just because my computer is not that thing, but I've been playing like House Flipper. There is one series that I'm going to record that I'm not gonna spoil about, but it is not a Minecraft game. And just other things. Like I wanted to upload a more diverse kind of thing. But just so that this channel isn't dead. I don't want this channel to go down. I never want this channel to go down. I mean, obviously in the future it might, but that's not a worry I want right now. So we're gonna start playing more games. Some of them are gonna be like Minecraft like adventure maps. I've been seeing a lot of those. I love Minecraft adventure maps. And even Abe's been saying like how he really wants to try out some of these. So yeah, I look forward to that. But for now, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for being here. It's been a difficult year. I will admit that wholeheartedly. But it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. I already know it's gonna get better. And I know it's gonna be okay because I have a wonderful support system, and that includes you guys. So, yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'm glad you did. If you didn't, I'm not sorry. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, you guys. Bye! Oh yeah, I have the Thanksgiving sweater. We got the fall sweater. I want to make this on Minecraft. I could make this on Minecraft.